Hey, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am hoping that everything is going well in your neck of the woods. I'm in Los Angeles and it is finally sunny again after it was pretty rainy for a few weeks. I know, right? Shocking. LA was rain. Say what? But crazy. Everything that's happening in the NFL right now is crazy to me. So we see the franchise tag from Lamar Jackson. We see the franchise tag with Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones getting an extension. So many things are happening around the NFL. It's only a matter of time before the Pittsburgh Steelers make their big, big, big move that we need to see. Hello, George. Hi, Jared Devil. How are you guys today? I'm I'm hoping that we can get into a little bit more speculation after what we had seen from the combine. Was there anybody that stood out to you guys? What did you guys think? Do you still think the same that you felt you were going to think last week about, going into the combine, seeing all these guys, what they did in college and how they're going to show out for these coaches. So, I'm pretty happy. Top, what's up, my friend? Super cool that you're in here, dude. What's up, Steelers girl 808? Hi. How are you guys? Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Did you guys watch the combine at all? Did you guys get any bit of any sort of like info that will make you kind of lean one way or another about where we're going to end up with our first pick in the draft? Because girls still leaning on Joey Porter Jr. I hope that we can land Joey Porter Jr. There's so many people with mixed feelings about, Joey Porter Jr. isn't, up in like the strong, like not the strongest corner in the class. And it's like, do they want a sweet storyline because of his dad? And I'm just like, the guy's talented. Okay. He was only a junior in college. He could have played one more year, but he didn't. And there's so much room for growth with this guy. And having a father that went through the trenches literally like he is going through right now, it adds more than it adds to the other, like it adds more to his resume in a sense than it would add to, let's just say, other players who may not have family members that played the NFL. So I think that, despite Joey Porter Jr. not being the strongest corner in his class, I would say that he has advantages to him that not a lot of other people do in this class. So, what is Jared Devil saying? He says, "Give me Lil Peasy." Are you saying you want little Joey Porter Jr.? You want Joey Porter Jr.? Because I say we get Joey Porter Jr. Steelers girl says hi, George. George says hi, Steeler girl. Super glad that you all are in here right now. So I want to know what you guys think. Should we draft? What do you guys have more? Do you guys have more of an idea? Because I know last week you guys thought that maybe, we should draft offense first. I'm over here saying defense only because of Joey Porter Jr., but we have 32 as well. So we could go ODDO one way or another. I think I'm going to be pretty satisfied. So, with that being said, I want to talk about something that I'm sure everybody knows. We could get Bud back. And a lot of people last year, I think a lot of people were upset to see Bud, but I also think a lot of people weren't upset to see Bud leave. Personally, I don't have a problem with Bud, and I think that, he might not be as strong as some of the other players that maybe we could go for or get, but in the sense of having somebody again that's been with the Steelers and knows the Steelers way, I think that it could be beneficial because we're talking about bringing back former Steelers. I think it could be good. I want to know what you guys think. Dante and Kyler just got in the house. How are you guys? We are talking about Bud Dupree right now. We were just talking about Joey Porter Jr. and how I still desperately want my Nittany Lion to come to the Pittsburgh Steelers like his father did. So, what do you guys think? Did you watch the combine? What did you think of the combine? What are your thoughts? I love the energy going on in the chat right now. Dante and Kyler say hi, Jaron George. George says hi, Dante and Kyler. I love it. I love all the happiness. Oh, Jared Devil says George, DK, Steeler girl. I love this. I love this family we got going on right here. But that being said, not only Bud has a chance of coming back to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Javon Hargrave is also, it's probably very slim. People are talking about it, but Bud Dupree has a higher chance of coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That being said, if he's willing to go behind TJ and Alex, but I don't know, you guys. Like, when free agency begins, it's going to be very interesting to see really what's going on in these guys' heads, because if Bud Dupree is not going to get paid what he wants to get paid, and if he's going to have to play behind TJ and Alex, I don't see that working out. I know that there are rumors of the Steelers trying to bring back Bud. I don't know how accurate those rumors are. I just don't know what would be the best moving forward. So let's hear what y'all think. Dante and Kyler say Bud Dupree would be epic for a position we haven't had solid depth in a while. Just don't ask for too much. So in this sense, it would be good to have him back in Dante and Kyler's mind. Hey, Pittsburgh Toddy, welcome. Super glad to see you. Everybody say hi, Toddy. Hi, Toddy. Jared Devil says hi, Toddy. I love the friendliness going on in here. This was a big surprise, too. Jordan Addison performed. He might drop down to the draft boards. If he falls to 32, I think you got to take him. I want to know what... Okay, let's see. So, I think the buzz about Jordan Adams is still there. Obviously, he's never going to be like Jamar Chase, but I think Jordan Addison, is somebody that fairly fast. It says he ran like a 4.55. Not fast at all. Not fast at all. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Jordan Addison's not so fast 4.55? Geez, I thought it was 4.4 and I see 4.55. Geez. Slowest time for a wide receiver under 105 pounds since 2003. How do you feel about that? Does that make you worried at all? Let's see. I think Addison will honestly be better version of DJ. You think so? So you think that we're going to get rid of him? You think that we're going to get rid of DJ and Addison is going to be the move? AB was slow in the combine, so I mean that's what you said. Yeah. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what the Steelers are looking for when it comes to skill sets in the combine, and how they go about drafting players. I mean, we saw who they drafted last year, and I just think whatever happens, Steelers know what they're doing. Jared Devil says Gonzalez and Witherspoon will be off the board before 17. I'll take Lil Peasy. Our secondary coaches are top tier and can help develop him into a great corner. I agree, because it's not the first time that we've seen good corners get developed with the Steelers. So that being said, corner and corner, Cam Sutton, if he gets his contract that he wants, do you think that he could be somebody that, not only could help Joey Porter Jr. grow, but do you think that they could help each other in the sense, because you get Joey Porter Jr., you get Cam's new contract, you got a man whose dad played for the Steelers, you have a kid who's been with the Steelers. What do you guys think? I don't want to draft a wide receiver anywhere before the first 4 picks. Oh, I totally agree with that. Steeler girl agrees with that one too. But how do you feel about, think about this. Cam and Joey, would they be a good duo? Donald Nolan says, Steelers got Calvin Austin and Anthony Miller coming in the fold this year on top of, yeah, I don't want to really talk about wide receivers anymore, because like when it comes to wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks, those are the 3 positions that I would really like want to stay away from, because there is so much more need in other positions. So I don't think wide receiver is a good pick, especially like what Pittsburgh Trotty says. Anywhere before the first 4 picks, it's over my head at this point. George says, any replacements for Owen and Mark yet? No. I don't know anything. Unfortunately, I'm all you got. I'm the best you got. I'm sorry. I don't mean to let y'all down. No, but no, they'll have someone soon. I'm sure they will. I just can't dedicate a lot of time to this, unfortunately. Being in LA is crazy, and I do my best to do this every week, and I love doing this. So yeah, I'm hoping I can stick around, and then maybe whoever comes on next, we can also, I can pop in, we can do a show together. They'll have their own shows. So I'm excited to see what happens. I am excited to see what happens. Let's see. Did you guys hear about Kenny Pickett getting like Fox Sports didn't say some nice things about Kenny Pickett? Did anybody see that? Oh, you're so kind, Donald. Thank you. Thank you. You're super sweet. Oh, my dog wants to say hi. You guys, Tucker said hi. Whoa. He feels a little left out. Good evening, Claude. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. Pittsburgh Toddy says, sign Gentry and get competition for the left side of O-line and the offensive side. Focus on D, please. Yeah. Sign Gentry. Zach Gentry is pretty solid, and I'd like to see him stay with us. Everybody says, Tucker! Dale's. Oh, he hears it. Yeah. He's crazy. You guys. Hi, Tucker. Oh, you guys. Me and Tuck. He's hungry, I think. I think he's hungry. Little man, you're distracting me. We have a show we're doing right now. I think he knows. He just wants to be a part of the show. God says, what's up? Tucker, what do you want to say to your fans today? Oh, he's saying something. What was it? What were you saying? Yeah. Tucker is the new showrunner. He is. He's literally trying to delegate what we're saying right now. Did you have something to say, sir? I don't think so. Anyways, did anybody see what Fox Sports was saying about Kenny Pickett? Because I think it boggles my mind why they are still so bored. They have to create these crazy storylines about us, saying Kenny's hands are too small. How can the Pittsburgh Steelers go with Kenny Pickett next year? The Pittsburgh Steelers really need Derek Carr. How bizarre is that to say? Are you kidding me? The media is so crazy when it comes to crapping on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It boggles my mind. We are Team Kenny, ride or die. I'm sorry, but that is just crazy. Out of this world. Why are we still going through the whole, his hands were small? So what, Michael Vick's? I don't know what else, other than to just get really annoyed when people say really crappy things about us when they have no idea. They're just digging for things to say. And it wasn't even ESPN. I understand. Oh yeah, I agree with that. But it was Fox Sports too. It's crazy. Kenny is 1,000% better than Derek Carr. Are you even kidding? Like, okay, if that doesn't happen, then I will stop doing this forever. But I guarantee you, Kenny's up and up is going to be coming. It's just going to get better and better and better and better. They're bored. They have nothing better to talk about. It makes me upset for them because they don't deserve that. They don't deserve it. Kenny's not. What credit have they given Kenny all year? Like, he was the first quarterback pick from the draft last year, and all they talk about is, oh, the concussions that he had. Oh, he didn't get a good start. Like, if it wasn't for Kenny, we wouldn't have finished the season 9-8 like we did. So, do you think Mitchell Trubisky would have done that? Do you think Derek Carr could have finished 9-8 with the Steelers? Are you joking? Are you kidding? Like, do better. Like, I get it, like, the bias and the hatred with the Steelers. I get it, but media, do better. Do better. And Derek Carr is past his prime. I feel bad for New Orleans. I'm sorry, but God, it's just a broken record at this point. It's just a broken record. But I know one of my buddies in the chat is a Raiders fan, so I want to know what you think. Top, do you think that the Raiders are better off without Derek Carr? And this is another point that I made. What the heck is Devontae going to do? He came to play with Derek Carr, and he's only with him one season, and then he leaves. So Devontae's probably like, great, I'm stuck in Vegas. At least I'm in Vegas. At least he's in Vegas, right? Not yet. Top says not yet, but they will. What do you think y'all are going to do? Who's your quarterback going to be, Top? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are going to do. Oh, man. Sorry, that I just needed to rant about that, because anytime they talk some negativity about my Steelers and they ain't getting their facts straight, they ain't going to hear it from me. Alrighty. Let's, we're all humans. We may not like the same team, but we're all humans. So let's just keep the chat nice and peaceful. We love you, Top. Thank you for being here. Top says Jimmy G could be a solid pick to go to the Raiders. That's interesting. I know this isn't Steelers related, but do you guys think that Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets, or do you think he's going to stay with the Packers? Super curious to know what you think. I was listening to the Pat McAfee show today, and they had Greeny on, and Greeny was saying that no other city would love Aaron Rodgers like the way New York would, and the Jets fans want him so badly. But I don't know. It's crazy to think that Aaron would want to go be a Jet. I mean, apparently somebody from the Jets flew out to California because Aaron Rodgers is in California right now. So I should go stop on by. I should go. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, but I wonder what that was like. The conversation that he had allegedly had. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Donald says Raiders still probably better than Broncos and Chargers in that division, though. Rodgers is going to go to Woodstock. Yes. Top knows where he is, y'all. Top knows where he is. He's good. He's good people. Good people. Did you guys, though, watch any of the Combine? Because I had to buy the NFL Network, or the NFL Plus, or whatever. And I didn't watch barely any of it. I wanted to watch Joey Porter Jr., but didn't happen. So let's see. My buddy Arthur Motes was talking about talking about some things on his podcast that were interesting to me. Arthur Moats is such a great person. I met him when I was living in State College. He came to the golf course I was working at for it was like an alumni, like a Penn State football alumni thing. And he was there, smiley as can be, so happy. Oh, yeah, no, Arthur Moats is good people. I hope to see him again one day. Because I love seeing his name in the headlines when they're all like, when he's just like giving his opinions, and I'm like, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think he was talking about possibly bringing, making it, let's see. I don't know if he was talking about bringing Joey Porter Jr. on first, but I saw him say something that it would be pretty cool to see Joey Porter Jr. on here. But he was talking about Darnell Washington from UGA, performing a lot better than expected, I guess. And I guess it stood out to Arthur Moats. But first of their second round picks, if he's still available, he thinks that he should take in the second round picks. Well, that would be interesting to see. I don't know. I just think that we got a lot of good guys just overall in this draft that could be very beneficial to the Steelers next year. And I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see what happens. You liked the Jets last year, and if Aaron Rodgers goes there, I will instantly despise them. We don't have an Aaron Rodgers fan right here, I guess. I like Aaron. Pittsburgh Jotty says Moats is cool. Moats is very cool. I love that man. I love that man. So you guys, what do you think is gonna be the first big move the Steelers make? Are we gonna give Cam? Are we gonna get the contracts out of the way first? When are these contracts gonna be finished? What free agency moves are we going to make? There's a lot of interesting moves that are going on right now that could happen. Let's see what, like, I don't know. There's some projected contracts going on right now besides Cam. Let's see. Ogunjobi. What are we doing with Ogunjobi? People are saying cut him. Do you guys think that we should keep him? Because I have not been seeing a lot of positivity about bringing him back. Definitely gonna. I feel like it's just gonna be depending on how much money we have. I feel like Cam's the priority at this point, right? Like, Cam should definitely be a priority, in my eyes. Probably cuts first to help with salary cap. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's probably the best move for us because we got to be very, very, very selective about what we do, especially in free agency. If we get anybody, I don't even know if we'll get anybody. Do you always think we're going to get anybody in free agency? And who? Who? Because I don't know. I have no idea. Like, who in the world would be realistic? I mean, besides all the players that have been with us, we talked about Bud Dupree being the most, I don't know, safe speculation, the safest speculation. But Javon Hargrave too, like, that's gonna be costly. I did see something about O lineman, Matt, is it like Matt Feiler? I guess he was like a cap casualty for the Chargers, and they think he's going to be cut. So he spent 4 years with the Steelers. Started in about 40 games. Could we see him back with the Steelers? Could we see him? Do you think the Steelers are going to, from free agency, if we get, like, whoever we get, are they going to be a former Steeler? Do you think we're going to get a former Steeler? We have Pittsburgh Toddy saying Larry Ogunjobi's going to want a multi-year contract, and I think we'll have to move on. Yeah, probably is going to be the case. Probably is going to be the case. But did you guys like see anything about is it Matt Filer or Feeler? I don't know. Apparently he did well with Chargers, so I'm not, like, if he comes back, I'm more confident in our O-line than we would be now. Like, would you or not? What do you guys think? Hi, Brian. Welcome. I agree with that. Everybody say hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Brian. Welcome, Brian. Brian, I want to know what you're thinking, bud. We've been talking about a whole bunch of things. Donald says, Feeler's still playing. Man got to be in his 30s by now. Yeah. I think last season was, like, really bad for him, and I think that he's going to get cut. But I know what you mean. He's still under contract, but he could be a part of a salary cap. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think he's better than Dotson? Yeah, he's 30 years old. He's going to compete with Kevin Dotson for a starting job. How does that look in your eyes, you guys? I wouldn't mind Bud and Hargrave returning. Yeah, it's too expensive. We can't afford both of them. There's no way. Oh, no way. Yeah, I think so too. I think that could be a good bet for us. So that's just another name to look out for come free agency. Pass on failure, keep our 5-0 line from last year, and draft some young rookies for development, possible replacement. That's not a bad idea either. So we'll see. Do you guys think that it a lot of these players, like, vocalize if they want to come back to the Steelers, like, how much of a guarantee is it if it is in the books, like, if it's affordable? Like, if you're affordable, like, what if there's one guy that wants to come to Steelers, that's been with Steelers before, and then you have someone else who's competing and is like, okay, well, what are you gonna give me? So I wonder if that's ever happened. Bye, Daredevil. Ooh, good luck, dude. Everybody wish him good luck on his longshoreman test. Say bye, Daredevil. George says good luck. Best of luck. Hello. To the people that are just coming in, welcome. I want to know what you guys are thinking about what's going on right now after the combine. What did you guys see? Did anything stand out to you guys? Because, I mean, nothing really stood out to me other than a few of the players that, like, that Lucas Van Ness, that guy is a monster. This other guy who he vocalized the knowledge of the Pittsburgh Steelers and how he was very, I think it was John Michael Schmitz from Minnesota, the O-lineman. So we're talking about drafting an O-lineman. Here we go, you guys. Why don't we look out for John Michael Schmitz? He was talking about Pouncey. He was talking about the history of the O-line and the Steelers and how it would be great. And I'm curious to see if you guys have heard anything about him. I think it was cool. I think he talked to Tomlin at the Senior Bowl, And it seems like he was really like, it would be an honor to play for the Steelers. Now, when you hear that, it's like, I like you. You know what we're about. It would be an honor to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know how they say the Ohio State? I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers because we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I own it. We own it. We love it. George didn't watch the combine either. It's okay. Pittsburgh Toddy says some of those guys ran insane 40s. Insane. Yeah. Insane. Okay. Donald says Steelers are probably going to grab a few XFL players also, especially considering that half the league is compromised of ex-Steelers. That is such a good point. Oh my God, we talk about more ex-Steelers coming to our team. Why don't we just go to the other league pool of football players and just grab one from here, grab one from here, grab one from here. I'll take you from the Chargers, and I'll take you from the, I don't know, XFL team mascots, but you get my point. I want you, because you've been with us before. Brian says, I wouldn't be surprised if Steelers don't change the offensive line at all. Why wouldn't you be surprised about that, Brian? What about that? Do you see? What do you see in that statement right there? Curious. Oh, Steelers girl, I think she left. Bye, Steeler girl. Thank you so much for joining. Super nice to have you back. Maybe Eli Rogers for veteran presence for the wide receiver room. Eli Rogers. I don't want any more. I don't want any more offense. Like I don't want any core offense position. Like I don't want any receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, none of that until at least the 4th round. I don't want to. I just don't see it happening until we get rid of somebody. Unless we're getting rid of somebody, I don't see it happening. Unless we get rid of DJ, but who knows? I don't think. Listen, I don't know, man. But that's interesting. Let's see. OL played all games last year and got better as the year went on. They continue. The continuity with the OL is key. Okay, so that being said, do we draft one early? Do we draft one too at our second pick? You don't think the O-line was anywhere near as bad as many believe? Yeah, no, this year they totally got better. Like you are not wrong about that. It would just be nice to maybe add maybe one more piece to the puzzle. Let's see. Eli Rogers would be nice, but Tyler Vaughn's also a good option. So many options. Donald says draft OL mid to late round makes more sense, but I think who knows, but you don't know what they want to do. Yeah, we don't know what they're going to do. I think they're going to get Joey Porter Jr. Think about it. Last year, we were speculating almost anybody but Kenny to fall. Like we didn't think Kenny was going to fall, but I think Kenny had something to him that not a lot of the other guys did. And I think it was the passion to play with the Pittsburgh Steelers and play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Kenny didn't take that for granted. And that's what I admire so much about him. And it breaks my heart to see all these clueless members of the media talk the way they talk, because it's like, we have a quarterback that is so passionate about this city of Pittsburgh and is so honored every single day to put on black and gold. Like it makes me so happy. And so, like Randy says right here, we have the offensive weapons. We don't need any more. Like I'm okay right now with what we have. Because if we were gonna get a veteran, we gotta pay them. In the talent, I think we have, man. I think we have it. To get Christian Gonzalez would be great, but he'll probably be on my 16th, 17th pick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I just think that, like what I was saying, like the Steelers, they were so passionate about Kenny for a reason. And I think that's the same reason that they would be passionate about Joey Porter Jr. So I just think that they know what they're doing and they know a lot about the guy. So with that being said, I am going to wrap this show up. Do you guys have any other questions? Do you guys have any other statements? Anything else you guys want to talk about before we hit the road? I got a few more things I got to do today before I go to work. It's been a busy day for me. Very, very busy. But yeah, if you guys have nothing else you want to talk about, I'm going to leave it here. Let's see. Pittsburgh Toddy says something. That's what to say. DG, George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Calvin Austin. Yeah. Steve Sims, Miller. I just think I agree. There's no reason to touch this group. Not touching it. Not adding, not touching. If one's removed, one will be replaced. Randy says, strengthen the trenches. Be the number one wrecking crew. Be the number one wrecking crew. Let's scare these teams this year. Brian says, Steelers family, peace. Good show. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you for being here, you guys. Have a good day to you, George. Thank you. Tucker, get up here. Come say goodbye. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tuck. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Tucker says goodbye. He says goodbye. Claude says, everybody take care. That's 5 possible wide receivers that we are confident in. And on that note, Steelers Nation and top. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thanks, Tuck. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the show. Please tune in next week. Next Wednesday, I will be back here. Either this time a little earlier before. I'll have it the night before so you can see the preview. But yeah, so thank you guys. Bye, Randy. Says thank you, Tucker. Thank you, chat. Thank you all for being a great chat. And here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Have a great night.